My name is John Byrne. I'm the pastor of student ministries at the Rock of Southwest in Littleton, Colorado. And I also keep ymtheology.com up to date, keep good information on there for you. Hopefully it's helpful in a lot of ways. Check out the free page and the other resources on the site. Hey, we're also doing video posts, and so this is one of the first video posts. We're going to talk about theology and youth ministry on this post. And a lot of times when you're in ministry, especially when you're new in ministry, or maybe you just get caught up in situations and you try to find practical, real simple things that can help your youth ministry, get kids in the door, that kind of stuff, get them to show up. And a lot of times we're looking for the magic pill of some kind or the right curriculum and those kinds of things. But in reality, I think it's important for us to think theologically about youth ministry. What I mean by that is this. We start thinking not about Calvinism and Arminianism or any of that kind of stuff, predestination, or not that way. Theologically, in the sense of how does the Bible prescribe us to do ministry? And we can look at the life of Jesus, which is a great place to look. You can look at Moses, and you can look at all kinds of different scenarios throughout Scripture and find out good theological ways to think about how to do ministry. And it's important to start with theology and then move to philosophy. And what I mean by philosophy is the values that we have in our ministries. And some of us are going to have a little bit different kinds of values. Some might value evangelism higher than discipleship, or the other way around. And I think we'd agree that there should be some kind of balance of both. But how we value those things determines how we practice things, or praxis. And so we practice things through our programs, through the kind of staff we have, through how we train. All of those kinds of things are practice. But if we don't have a good, solid theological understanding of how to do ministry, and then work out our philosophy of ministry, and then into our practice, we're going to make a lot of mistakes, and we're going to end up trying to just simply appease people. One of the advantages of going through that process of working theology, philosophy, practice, is that when somebody comes to you and asks you, why are you doing this? You can tell them you have a reason. All the way back to theology. Well, we do this because in Scripture this was done, and this is how it worked, and we value this particular thing, and so that's why we do this in practice. There's an answer, but if you're just looking to get kids in the door, you're just looking to appease someone, a senior pastor, an expectation that was placed on you by a board or a committee or parents or whatever the case might be, that's not going to sound real good when somebody asks you, why do you do this? You go, oh, well, because too many parents complain. Or, well, I don't really know. I was just told I need to do it. So understanding why you do things is important. And it also gives you conviction so that you are excited and passionate about what you're doing, and your staff is excited and passionate about what you're doing, and your students are excited and passionate about what you are doing. Thinking theologically about youth ministry isn't something for people at colleges. It's something for people in the trenches, at churches, doing youth ministry, hands-on every day. And hopefully you and I can both continue to think theologically about doing youth ministry.